Welcome to another episode on Ginnas Corner. I have an amazing gentleman here today. He's an artist, you know him. Yep. Quick. Welcome to Ginnas Corner.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, by God's grace. How are you?
I'm a bit okay.
A bit okay.
Yeah, I'm not really fine.
Why not fine?
It's a long story. Do you want me to share?
We don't mind hearing your long story.
If I share my story, people have pity on me. Yeah, you even start donating for me.
There is a good thing.
It's a good thing. I don't think it's a good thing.
We all need money.
In person called Memo Bossa. Yeah. Anyway, I like your jacket.
Thank you very much.
Was it a gift?
No, this one wasn't a gift. Yeah, I got it from one of my guys in Accra.
Oh, wow, it's very nice. Yeah, tobacco
Mati.
So over the weekend was TGMA.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would that be?
Why? But seriously, gospel for now.
Oh, but I think now we are doing well.
No, I can count the number of gospel reps that were there.
Maybe on the red carpet, but
in there.
Yeah,
No. I can still count. I mean, it's not
really?
like
Did you go?
I didn't go.
Oh.
Not many at that. Yeah, but I was online trying to check out people's outfits.
Gospel for was started.
Yeah, gospel for a lot of people didn't go. I think I saw PACA.
Yeah.
I
loved her outfit.
You will come to that. I saw PACA. I saw Joe Metal.
Yeah.
With Joe, I didn't really see Joe until I think that it was after the event. I saw pictures. Also okay because he was he got some awards, but he wasn't on stage to receive them. I think I saw Francis Amo. What's the name? Who did you see?
Empress.
Yeah. Empress was looking so. Yeah. Empress
was there.
See, Empress was one of the people that I was anticipating her outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was looking so good that day. Empress.
Anaya 1,000. He was also there.
1,000. Okay, we'll come to that.
Yeah, he was also there.
Yeah, and
who else did I see?
I saw Scott's.
Yes, Scott's.
Yes, Scott's outfit wasn't bad as well.
Yeah.
I saw Kobe Sam. I didn't see Kobe Sam on the red carpet, but
he was there.
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Was there. I saw a video. I think he posted a video. And who again? Ninoy.
Yeah.
I think it's 7 PACA 1,000. Kobe Sam, Scott's, Empress, Francis Amo.
Yes.
Mavis.
Yeah.
Tiwa. And
people went. People went.
Hey. Oh, but I think I can't count 10 people.
Yeah, the ones we know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There may be other people who went there we don't really know.
So whose outfits stood out for you?
For the gospel side?
Yeah.
Well, I think PACA. I loved PACA's outfit.
PACA's outfit was so. Her designer really came through for it. Yeah. Very, very creative.
You know, Ghanaians, we barely go all out like that. So I was excited to see us go all out like that. Because, I mean, just that same weekend, we had the AMVC and all that. So
you want to compare AMVC
I'm not comparing.
with
I'm not comparing. I'm just saying that, I was impressed that we were able to go all out like that. It shows that, we are paying attention to it.
And I think Empress outfit, so she had this is it a veil or it's a scarf beyond? Oh, it was so nice, gold. It was so nice. And
we are being creative. It's nice.
And Scott too. Scott was wearing.
He had this jacket.
Yeah, is it a jacket or a suit?
It's a suit. It's
like
a
some
two-piece,
zebra wavy, black and white.
Scott Saturday never come here.
That was so nice. I said, our people did well. Oh, Lodina.
Yes.
Lodina was also looking so beautiful in her black outfit. Our people really tried, though. Our people really tried. Yeah. And so, with the people that won the award, Which of them shocked you?
I mean, for me, I was so excited for Esther Godwell.
I know Esther is your person, so definitely
she's my sister. So
it's understandable.
I was excited for her. Talking to her, she herself, she was amazed. She was amazed. But it's the doing of the Lord. Esther deserves the award. And technicalities, when it comes to vocalists, and you look at the technicalities that comes with vocalists and all of that, she was unmatched in that category.
So there was Esther, there was Nana Siedu, there was Lodina, and Tekla Fono. I don't really know them. Sorry, no offense. But I don't really know them like that.
They are all amazing vocalists, but
for me, if we are looking at the song that was submitted, and I don't know the way that they used in judging the best female performance there. But in my opinion, I thought Temiternity was going to take it for Nana because of the Defi song. Because Nana did the song was in two ways.
Yeah.
We had the rap and then the main way as well.
Yeah. Well, theirs was a drill kind of. But you see, Defi doesn't really, comparing Defi to the song that Esther did, the song that Esther did gives her room to really express her vocals.
I've not listened to the song.
Yeah, it's a tribute song she did for Koda.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So I
that kind of music, that genre of music, gives her room to express on the song, like vocals and all that, because it was more like a solo song. But with the Defi kind of drill, that one doesn't give you too much room to like express vocally like that. I mean, it was powerfully delivered by Nana, but if maybe it was on the same genre, then maybe we can compare. But these are two different genres. So
okay. But did you have you listened to Lodina's song as well?
I've not really paid attention to Lodina's song.
Okay.
But I know she's a very good vocalist as well. She's a very good vocalist. Yeah, I've listened to some of her songs, but not the one that was submitted for that particular category. But Lodina, all of them are amazing vocalists.
Yeah, I think so. Even with those that were to judge or pick, I think that it would have been tough for them because all of them are.
If I was asked to present a song for Esther Godwell, I'm sure I would have presented a different song. Cause
do you think maybe because she did it's a tribute song, that is why? Because you're also considering the fact that she did it for.
Well, I don't know. I don't know who did the filing for her, so I don't know why the decision for that particular song.
But for me, honestly, my top two would have been Nana and then Lodina. Yeah. No offense and congratulations.
Oh yeah, I understand. Well, yeah. I mean, but it's because you know them and you've listened to them and paid attention to them. Yeah. On the other hand, I've also known Esther and listened to her, seen her do different kinds of songs. So
I think it's a good time for me to listen to Esther. So
oh yeah.
Is it Godwill or Goodwill?
Godwill.
Oh, because I had good.
Just one O in it.
Oh, okay.
Godwill.
And best male performer.
I
think Joe won.
Yeah.
For me, that category, I think it's high time that we. Sorry, no offense to Brad Joe, but I think it's high time they put him aside.
Because he's consistent.
Yeah, and we know Brad Joe can sing. We know Joe can
sing.
I think it's time for our new generation to also pick it up. Because I was rooting for Kofi. I think Kofi Pepper was in that category. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Okay. Even if he's not in that category, I was rooting for people like Kofi Pepper, yourself, and a few of the guys that we know are very good when it Che.
Yeah, Che Mensa.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was rooting for a few of the guys that I think say.
I think the gospel, we have a lot of great male vocalists.
Yeah, so I think say it's okay. Yeah, we beg them. What you say? But I know I think that category is not through voting. But even if it's voting, still now I think nobody can beat you there. So that is what I'm saying. Said like nominations, no, they shouldn't even nominate him in that category.
Why? Oh,
because if they nominate Joe,
I think it's about the filing. You are supposed to file, right?
Yeah, they are supposed to file, so they shouldn't file.
Yeah, so they would have to decide whether they will file or not.
They shouldn't file. We beg them. Next year, Rajo, I beg. Best male performer, don't file. I beg. Yeah, and also I think Eban
goes. That category was nice, Mom.
Yeah, that category.
It was nice.
Me, I knew seeing Defe there, I knew they were going to take it.
Looking at the work that went into Defe and how wide it went.
But see, that is where I feel there is a little bit of way woho.
That category came with votes, right?
It came with votes, yeah.
Okay.
But having Defe in that category there was no way any of our urban gospel artists, like there was no way they were going to win over Defe. And now these are the guys that have always say they need that category because they didn't stand a chance when it comes to the other categories in relation to gospel. And having their own category now, they were so happy and excited. So now if you're going to put people that they don't stand a chance with, I think it's going to be very hard.
Oh,
because I think Joe's song was in it too.
Yeah, Give Me
Oil. Who again?
I saw is it Ohima Mercy song? Oh no, there was one other song.
Yeah, I think no, the one she did
Dry Bones, right?
Dry Bones.
Yeah, I think.
And I was wondering why.
I want to understand. I also wanted to understand.
Yeah, I wanted to understand
what qualifies a song as an urban like him.
I think mostly people are looking at the Afro gospel kind of like the Afro beat.
I just want to know how they qualify those categories so that we understand why.
Because
some songs
for me personally, I think if we are going to do urban gospel artists in the TGMAs, it should be mainly artists that we know say they are doing urban gospel. This is me saying that even if your song is an urban kind of song, I beg, you should not be you should not be nominated in that category.
Why?
Because we have urban people already.
So what if the urban people to do worship songs?
If they do worship songs, they should not be nominated in that category.
No, I don't think. I think what we should rather be looking at is, for instance, if maybe someone like 1,000 that's an Afro song, when they are nominating Afro Song of the Year, they should be able to include him. The fact that he did a gospel Afro song doesn't mean that he cannot be included in that category. So
you're talking about the secular side?
Yes, I'm talking about the general music awards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because
it's a general, so if a gospel artist has done an Afro song or does a rap song, they should be able to include that gospel rap song in the rap category.
Then I think if you're saying that, they should not tag themselves as gospel, they should tag themselves as artists.
Yeah, I mean, they can be part of gospel song of the year, but just like the way when it comes to artist of the year, they didn't say gospel, like they didn't separate secular artist of the year and this is artist or TGMA artist of the year. Joe Metal was in there. I mean, other people were in there. So when it comes to the other categories as well, or reggae dancehall song of the year, we should be able to see Akese Brimpo's song in there. We should be able to see like other gospel reggae songs in that category as well.
You know, somebody like Kofi Kinata does a lot of his song. I don't term his song as secular because his songs carries weight.
But I know we really have to define this whole secular.
Yeah, so if you're going to nominate somebody like Kofi Kinata's song that has like a bit of God in it, in a gospel category, would you be okay with that?
No, it depends on how he...
I think there was a time that a secular artist was nominated in a gospel category. Yeah, I don't remember the song, but I know.
If the person says this song is a gospel song, then they should be able to
nominate. You're okay with it? But do you think gospel for Nankasa, we should involve ourselves in these award schemes?
Oh, I personally don't see a problem with award schemes. I don't see a problem with people may have their reservations and all of that. I don't see a problem with award schemes. Just that as a minister of God and all of that, I don't think that should take your focus away from your purpose. It's good for us to get the recognition. It's good for us to get the nominations and the awards and all of that. It also gives us the platform to minister to more people and reach out to more people. It's good. But the fact that you didn't get an award, you shouldn't go quarreling over it like some of the secular people do. You shouldn't go quarreling over it or saying that you see me and then like the whole back and forth and fights about it is not necessary. You've been nominated. Oh, if they're supposed to be vote, sure, let your people vote and all of that. If you deserve it, you win it. Yeah. If you don't win it, you try again. But it shouldn't take our focus away from whatever purpose like it is for which we are doing what we are doing.
So I think we had 3 people performing in the gospel space on the night.
Yeah, I think Empress did.
Empress, Mavis, Tiwa, Daughters.
Yeah, and Daughters.
4. Yeah. Which of the ways stood out for you?
I think I liked the Yausapon tribute.
From Mavis?
Yes. I think I liked the Yausapon tribute because everybody could easily connect. I was shocked, like, when I was seeing a lot of people. Yeah. Like, it means that Yausapon has made a great impact in the gospel space. Yeah. That was really good. And then the Evergreen Daughters of Lord Jesus also did their thing.
I love their performance, especially when Auntie Cynthia went to play the drums. What?
I always love it when she does that. It's amazing. And you know one thing I love about Daughters, they have been consistent for so many years.
That's one.
And you can never get bored listening to Daughters. They can do the same reps over here today. Yeah. Tomorrow you see them, they'll do the same reps, but it carries a different weight.
Their song carries weight.
Yeah. They're so anointed, and I really love them.
And also, Tiwa, she also did her voice. I don't know, but her voice. No, I think she doesn't need auto-tune or anything. No, because when you listen to her on stage, it's the same as when you're listening to their recordings.
Yeah,
and I think Francis. I saw a post. Someone was saying Francis was doing too much, but I think on the night Francis held her on.
Yeah,
because
Francis. If you know Francis, you know that he's always hyped up, and that's who he is. Like, he loves what he does. He does it with so much passion, and that is why we love Francis for who he is.
For me, I thought he was even going to perform. So seeing him back here up and then back Mavis as well, I was like, oh, this guy is so selfless. And because Tiwa was actually, I think she lost concentration in at a point. She's old, I understand. Yeah. So I say,
her voice is still on point. Too.
Yeah. So Francis did well. Francis came in.
Yeah.
And Empress too. I think Empress tried to change the whole way.
Yeah.
You see, like the normal song, on the live, she was trying to do something different. For me, I loved her outfits. 100%. Empress won traditional gospel song of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Watch Me, traditional gospel song of the year.
I mean, it was an emotional time for her.
Do you think she deserved it?
When she was dedicating it to
her mom
and all of that.
Yeah. Do you think she deserved it?
Well, I think everybody who won an award put in the work. But I mean, we've seen that she's really been working hard, especially with Watch Me.
Yeah.
She's really been working hard with that song, so I think, she deserves it.
Yes. Dinah Hamilton won Best International Collaboration.
Yes, and
people were like, "Wait, what?"
You see, I don't know why they were worried, because that is a big song. The fact that you don't listen to gospel doesn't mean that.
Yeah, that is the one problem I have with this secular music.
Because they don't listen to gospel, they don't know how big it is on our side.
The song was one of the biggest songs.
Yeah, Doing of the Lord.
Yeah, I think it had a lot of radio, even internationally. Yeah. So when I saw people were like, this one there, she doesn't deserve it. But I was on Twitter that night, and then the comments, I was like, you people, do you even listen to gospel music? You people don't listen to gospel music.
The same reaction people had the first time Joe Metal won Artist of the Year.
Yeah.
They were like, who's Joe Metal?
Because even
like,
in the auditorium, like people, when they mentioned, people were like, they were not even clapping. I was like, hold on, why?
No, they don't listen to gospel.
They don't know. They don't know how gospel music
gospel songs so that you don't get confused.
I'm telling you. So
that one day when I win Artist of the Year, you don't come and say, who is Kweku?
I was like, who is Kweku? Who is he? We don't even know him. Why is he winning? So like I said before, shout out to everybody that won. Congratulations to all of you. Well deserved. We hope next year it will, like, I think the gospel space would win most of the awards as well.
Next year, Ginnas.
Because this year, gospel, nobody won Songwriter of the Year. And also Artist of the Year we didn't get. Next year, I think I'm tipping one of our people will win. If not Joe Metal, maybe Empress will win.
It will all depend on the work we put in.
Yeah. For me, I think when we get there, so that we'll cross when we get there.
I think we have to work so hard that when we are called to pick up an award, people are not surprised.
That is the main thing.
I think we should work hard and prove it so that it's worth it.
Yeah, because I think our people do not put in a lot of effort when it comes to their brand publicity. It's mostly amongst ourselves. It's mostly among their, I said, the audience they have now, the fans they have now. So most of the time, the music probably does not penetrate into the circular space or way. Because when a song is like Defe like this, if Defe wins any award, nobody shouts or nobody try to say
no club.
Yeah. So nobody is going to talk about it. But if your song does not, and we don't also know you like that, and so people are going to be asking questions. Who is this person? Not any award.
Yeah.
In as much as you deserve it, people are going to. So I feel artists should, like you said, put in a lot of work when it comes to their crafts. That is one thing the secular space do well.
Yeah, we should support each other.
Yes, with our space, you can hardly say, okay, this person is this, like, Abia, Gina is this person's publicist, or because artists Nikrapon Betro on a way say, maybe I've employed Gina to be my publicist, so Gina is working for me. They don't do that.
Yeah.
So you end up working for everybody and doing whatever you'd want to do for them. But with the secular space, even with this TGMA, we have artists. I think Kim Promise has his own PR publicist that was strictly for him. She was doing everything.
Yeah.
We had people that were working for most of these artists that they will come and post, say, they are working for the artists for this particular project, the TGMAs and all that. But our people, they don't do that. That is why I ask, is it that they don't want the award and I say and I say as if they feel when they do that.
Could it also be that the cost involved?
I don't think it's the cost involved. I think they have this mindset that if I should do that, even with posting, some of them feel if I post, people feel I'm after this worldly thing a lot, and so they kind of have some refrain. They don't want to do too much so that it will be like, hey, as an award and into you are doing everything to get an award, you're doing everything to get an award. But there is nothing wrong with, because in as much as you do that, you're also promoting your own music and craft as well.
Right.
So there is nothing, if they nominate you and you feel like you can post it, because that was one of the problem people had with Eternity. They didn't even post. They were not posting, they were not sharing, nothing. And even with Team Eternity, people loved them so much that they were willing to go all out and advocate, campaign for them. But they themselves, it was like they were not interested in that one. Our people are like nonchalant. They don't really care about what you here. And I don't want to go into details. Back to today's conversation.